episode of Rear Naked Locks. We're gonna go ahead and do a deep dive on this week's card in Azerbaijan. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fiziev is on this card, but it's headlined by Hill versus Rountree. How you feeling about this card, Henry?
Honestly, this card, I feel like the dogs are gonna be barking in this one, but I think we have some surprising picks. Stay tuned at the end for our parlays, and we got some Hail Marys in there. But hey, I think we're good. I think we're hitting all the bets this week.
4 for 4, 4 for 4.
Let's go.
All right, starting off the card, we got Muhammad Usman versus Adbelwahab. I'm pushing that card, but I'm going with Usman in this card for this fight. The other dude is like he's a takedown heavy guy, and I just don't think he's gonna take down Usman. He went split decision with Pogues. I don't think Pogues is good. So the fact that he went to split decision with him, I think Usman is gonna edge this one out by decision. Or you guys could just take the easy money out and just bet the fight goes the distance, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like this would be like probably. I mean, we're starting the card off sketchy in this thing, I think just because we're in fucking Baku. And Hamdi's not from there, but hey, it's fucking. This guy's close enough. This guy fights sketch. He tested positive already. Give me Hamdi by a gross split decision. I think this fight is garbage. They're both horrible. Usman, this dude should be embarrassed by the way he fights. He's big for nothing. Yeah, give me Hamdi by disgusting split decision. I think he puts enough pressure on Usman. That's just enough to get the W.
Yep. All right, so we're both on the same page on this one.
Yeah, next up we got Ulanbekov versus Maksum. This is probably one of the best fights on the card. Just because Maksum, I feel like he's getting a little bit disrespected on the odds just because he lost to Charles Johnson in his debut. But this guy was a massive favorite against Johnson. I do have Tagir winning this fight, so the line is what it is. But I think if this fight, if Maksum had a full camp, it'd be a lot closer than it's probably gonna be. I think because Maksum's ground game isn't at the level of Tagir's, he's gonna give up his back at one point, and I have Tagir by sub.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to copy your pick on Tagir. He's gonna be on one of my parlays later on if you guys stay. Maksum, again, like the short notice fighters just haven't been doing good this year, and I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and continue riding on that mindset. I think Tagir is gonna win by decision or late finish. It's just that like the grappling is gonna be the key that's gonna edge him over the victory on this one. But Maksum is no slouch, like Charles Johnson, like people sleep on him. Like dude's a problem, dude knocked out Van and dude beat Maksum, so like it's not a knock on his cap at all to lose to Charles Johnson, in my opinion.
Shit, that was probably going to be a banger.
All right, next up, we got another banger. Sygula versus Alekseeva. Yeah, I was doing research on both these girls. Like, I was watching some highlights, exit out quickly. Go with Alekseeva. I'm going with the favorite on this one. I think the aggressiveness and the octagon control is what's going to take the dub. Have her by decision. Her last fight, she shot for 8 takedowns, landed 3. I feel like the pressure, the chain wrestling is going to take advantage of this. So I got Alekseeva by decision.
Yeah, give me a Russian Ronda by sub here. Sygula, she's no good. If she wasn't good looking, she should be nowhere near the UFC. This isn't Alice Ardelin. Alice Ardelin comes to fucking fight every time. I don't think Sygula has that dog in her. Give me Russian Ronda by murder. That under 2.5 at plus 130, I think is a gift. Give me Alekseeva by sub. Hopefully she hits that armbar so we get that to that Russian Ronda name,
Russia Ronda. Yeah. So
next up, we got Zheleznyakova.
Hey.
They call her the Iron Lady. I honestly don't know why.
Go ahead and try that. The fucking chat room. Go ahead and pronounce that one softly for the chat, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth now. We got her fighting Melissa Mullins. They've already fought one time. This is a rematch. Mullins won the first fight via TKO round 1. Honestly, there was an early stoppage, so like it's not gonna knock her for getting quote unquote finished. But Mullins she's relentless with the takedowns. She's a weight bully, and it might say Russia on right there where she fights out of Russia, but she doesn't. She fights out of Paris. She trains with Cyril Gane, aka she has no ground game. Give me Mullins by mauling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to copy your bet again. I got Mullins money line or late finish. The striking, she has the striking advantage. She has the grappling advantage. I really tend to not bet on fighters from Paris. So I'm gonna go Mullins money line. If you're feeling spicy, you go inside a distance or a KO. It's like her path to victory is clear as day. She could beat her on the feet. She's coming off a knockout, so she already beat her by by KO, like early stoppage or not, a win's a win. So I feel like she could do it again.
Yeah, straight up. I feel like the girls they're coming to deliver this card. They're favorites for a reason, but yeah, we'll see.
All right, next up we got Park, aka the Iron Turtle, versus Naurdiev. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Park on this one. Honestly, Park's not a very entertaining fighter. He's very octagon control heavy, ground game. He's gonna win by decision, in my opinion. He's just gonna maul this dude. He's gonna edge out the rounds with octagon control. Like I said, I don't see a finish on either side. But if things go to the scorecard, I have Park, just edging it out. How about you?
I'm gonna go with my boy Naurdiev. I don't even remember, but we used to be super hyped on this guy, and then he fought against Chance for Counter a long time ago. First fight of the card, he got fucking mauled and bumped all our parlays. I think he's evolved since then. His record doesn't really show it, but he's younger. I think Park he fights too close in these fights, and if there's a sketchy decision, he's going to go to the Naurdiev side. I think as long as he's able to keep it on the feet, I think he can fight competitive. So, yeah, give me the dog plus 160. Give me Usman Naurdiev.
Yeah, I think Naurdiev is. I mean, you say he's a different fighter. I say he's the same fighter. His last win was against Bruno Silva. We all know what happened last time Bruno Silva fought. So, I feel like he let us down one time before. He's gonna let you down again, my boy. I got Park.
Yeah, we gotta see. And next up, we got Cole versus the Wales gangster, Oban Elliot. Listen, I was gonna bet Billy Ray Goff against Cole, and I thought Goff was gonna knock him out. I don't think that changes here. I think Elliot's gonna be able to win this fight pretty cleanly. Cole's, he's not a terrible fighter. He's got really good striking, but he's been knocked out in both of his losses, and I think Elliot, he's peaking. I don't think Elliot's championship level, but I think he's good enough to put a beating on Cole and keep that win streak going. So give me Elliot by KO.
Yeah, definitely. I got Elliot as well. He's my lock of the card. I'm just a big fan of the way he fights, and he just knocked out that dude that went full round. Was it 3 rounds with JDM? Naziv, I think his name is, right? Or Hafez.
Offense.
It's dude, I think Elliot's a problem on the floor. I think Elliot's a problem on the feet. I feel like he's gonna KO this dude. Late finish, in my opinion. So I have Elliot as my lock, full at it, -600, and he's every bit of it, in my opinion.
Yeah, straight up. Seems to be a showcase fight for Elliot, and honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, KO's gonna get KO'd. All right, next up we got Naimov versus Grad. I got Naimov. I think dude's a monster, in my opinion. I've been a fan of him for a while, and I feel like he could get a finish here. I'm not much of a fan of the other dude, to be honest. He's more of a pressure fighter, but I feel like Naimov is gonna cut the corners and finish the dude in the later rounds, or if you just want to take him money line, 235 for Naimov is a steal, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm about to agree here. I actually do like Bogdan Grad. He fights sturdy, he fights nasty, but I don't think that works against a killer from Tajikistan, man. This dude's a fucking problem. He hits like a truck. And we seen Grad get knocked out before. He got knocked out by Tom Nolan in the Contender Series fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Naimov hits him with a big overhand, puts him out. This dude has really good striking. I think the line is justified. So give me Naimov here. I'm gonna take him by KO. That under is looking juicy at plus 190. So give me Naimov here.
Yeah, definitely. And then like if you guys look at his record, like he's only lost to Lima. So like Lima's another fighter, like dude's an upcoming prospect, 27 years old. Like he definitely have no shade on his record, dude. So I feel like he's still gonna be top of the division. I have Naimov, just like Henry said, by finish. Flood that shit. He's gonna be one of my parlays too. So stick around and figure out what parlay that is.
Yeah. Next up, we got Nazim Sadykhov versus Motta. This fight should be good. Honestly, I think the fucking line is wide as hell. But Sadykhov, man, he comes from a good camp. He trained with Matsura, with Sarah Longo. I think a lot of people are expecting him to win by knockout here. I would give me Sadykhov by sub. This dude was out grappling Terrence McKinney, and we see Motta. His ground game is weak. He should have got submitted by Trey Ogden. That no contest is bullshit. I think as long as Sadykhov fights smart, doesn't stand and trade with Motta for too long, I think he wins this fight pretty cleanly. Give me Sadykhov by sub.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, I bet on Motta one time, Henry. Like Henry, you remember that fight?
Give Jim Miller.
I was like, yeah, Jim Miller's an old cat. I'm putting my money on Motta. Motta got knocked out unconscious. Okay, so I'm salty, but in this opinion, like Sadykhov is just an all-around better fighter. Like I don't see this fight going the distance. I have Sadykhov inside the distance. And again, he's parlays as well. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Shada. I think there'll be violence here. Can Motta win 1 out of 10 times? Yeah, probably. But I think Sadykhov will fight a good game plan, and it should be a clean victory.
All right. Next up, we got Homo habilis, aka Orolbai versus Musayev. Give me Homo habilis. Okay, he's nasty, dude. He comes from a great camp. I can see him getting the finish here by sub, or you could bet on money line, in my opinion. Musayev, he's overall a good fighter, but just because he's fighting from his hometown doesn't mean he's gonna win. Like this isn't a movie. That's my same mindset when it comes to Fiziev. You know, like Orolbai, aka Homo habilis, is gonna finish this dude in his home territory. How you feel about that prediction, Andrew?
I'm about to disagree here. I'm going with Musayev, man. I've been a fan of his. He's fought Bellator, he's fought Ryzen. This dude has 18 knockouts on his record. We've seen Orolbai, he lives on his chin. He fights with his chin up. This dude, he can only take so many beatings. I know he's 27 allegedly, but I'm about to see a birth certificate on that one. As long as Musayev can keep this fight standing, I think it'll be close. But give me Musayev by nuke. I think he gets him out of there. I think he lands a big overhand. This dude's fast. He's explosive. I mean, I might look retarded here if Orolbai just takes him down, subs him, but I'm gonna take the risk right here. Give me Musayev by KO.
What I'm saying, you just can't bet on a fighter just because he has a good overhand right. Like run away for 15 minutes, my boy's gonna grab him and drown him.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. And next up, we got Curtis Blaydes versus Kuniev. I went back and forth in this fight, man. Kuniev, he showed a pretty good takedown defense in his Contender Series fight, but my boy tested positive for steroids in PFL. He used to be in dummy shape. Now he's just fat as fuck. If Curtis Blaydes loses his fight, my boy needs to retire. Honestly, he loses to big power punches, and Kuniev does have power, but I don't think he hits like Derek Lewis. I don't think he hits like Tom Aspinall. Definitely to hit like Pavlovich. So give me Curtis Blaydes. I know my boy hasn't shot a takedown since 2021, but I think he's going to be able to win the clinch battles, and I think he's be faster than feet. Give me Curtis Blaydes, hopefully by knockout.
100%. I got Blaydes by stutter. He's going to win this fucking fight. 100%. The guy tested positive. Like he beat the old PFL champ. but he's definitely, just by looking at him, dude, he's not the same fighter. Curtis Blaydes, if he's not knocked out, he's gonna win by decision, or like he might even finish this dude, man. I don't know what version we're gonna get of Kuniev, but it's not gonna be a good enough version to beat Blaydes, man. I'm going with Blaydes money line or early finish. You know, like I'm hoping his UFC experience takes him over the edge on this fight.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, if you see Kuniev looking diced up in the scales, man, be ready for a fucking positive test. Dude, this dude is not afraid to cheat. Cheat to get the dub.
All right. This is what I'm talking about. This is a banger card. This is a banger fight right here. We got Fiziev, the hometown hero, but we also have Bahamondes, dude. He was my underdog starting off when this card was announced, but now he's the favorite. It's like the AI must have known that I was gonna bet the house on Bahamondes, man. I got Bahamondes by finish. The dude is nasty. He's on a streak right now, dude. He's kill or be killed. I was there live when he beat Torres, and like what he did to Turner too. Dude's nasty, bro. He's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a close fight. But if they go chin for chin, Bahamondes is definitely going to clear that, win that battle there. Fiziev, he was hurt bad against Gaethje. That was his first fight back after fucking tearing his knee. It's just hard. It's just hard to say how he's going to do, like, because Bahamondes is going to have a big height advantage. He's going to have the reach advantage. Whereas Fiziev, he does have kicks in his arsenal, but he's mostly punches. So unless he's throwing a lot of calf kicks, which he might, I think Bahamondes is going to be able to fight using his reach. And even if Fiziev mixes in the takedowns, his card has been looking trash. He gets tired at round 2. He's completely exhausted round 3. I'm just not sure he has that dog in him no more. So give me the La Jaula. Ignacio Bahamondes via submission.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Bahamondes has more passive victory, dude. His camp is good. He trains with Bilal. We all know Bilal is not the most entertaining, but he gets the job done. I think Bahamondes can get the job done too. I'm telling you, this is don't bet on these fighters that are from the hometown. They're both gonna lose.
No, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a banger. Whether we bet on this one or not, we'll find out. But hey, it's a battle between two killers. If Fiziev still has anything left in the tank, it's gonna be a monster fight.
Yeah.
And then the main event, we got Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Rountree. I'll tell you this right now. I got Jamahal Hill. It's like I bet on Hill against Pereira. I look dumb. I bet on Hill against Jerry. I look dumb. And I bet on Hill against Rountree. I'm gonna look like a fucking savage. Because Khalil Rountree has low volume. He has low volume. He just plods forward. If he doesn't knock out Hill in round 1, round 2, what? He's going to put a fucking pace on this dude. He's going to put a beating on him. And don't be surprised if Hill knocks him out round 1. People bring up that Jerry fight. He'll hit him with some shit, and he looked like garbage. But give me Jamahal Hill by murder.
Yeah, I was going back and forth with Henry offline, and man, I think Rountree, he's decent, but I feel like he's a favorite because of that beating he took with like against Alex. Dude is durable. You know, the key is, can Hill take Rountree out? I mean, if Walker can take Rountree out, I think Hill can do it too. You know, stay tuned for another bet that we have cooking. But I'm following my boy Henry on this one. I always go against Hill, but today let's climb the hill together, my boy, and let's cash on this underdog. Let's go, Jamahal Hill.
Yeah, let's go, man. It's about that time. We got to bring it back. Remind people who we are, you know? Let's go.
Let's do it. It's cash.
Yeah, we're gonna get into our parlays now. So yeah, if you stay tuned this long, you're in for a treat. Let's go.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of RearNakedLocks. I got another banger parlay for you. This is the Around the World parlay, where I pick 3 fighters from around the world, 3 different countries, and then we try to cash together, baby. Let's go. So for my first leg, we got Tagir from Russia. Money line or inside the distance, my dude's going to get it done. I have Sadykhov from Azerbaijan. Dude's fighting hometown hero. He's going to get the job done as well. And to bring us home, I have Naimov. He's going to win too by inside the distance as well. If you parlay these 3 fighters, you're going to get plus 127 odds. If you guys like this parlay, comment down below if you're going to fade me or match me. If you fade me, say bye-bye to that money. Let's cash together, boys. RearNakedLocks out.
Here we are. The moment we've all been waiting for. The Rhino Rush parlay. Honestly, I'm not very proud of this one. It's pretty garbage. Hey, sometimes you gotta take the free money when it's presented to you. Yeah, this money's on a platter for us. We got Melissa Mullins fighting a tomato can, and we got Russian Ronda fighting a fucking Instagram model. You know, I think both of them win inside the distance. Give me Melissa Mullins by mauling. She's a monster wrestler. She gets it down, puts a beating on her. And we got Russian Ronda. You can see in the little graphic there. She had a fucking knee bar against Stephanie Egger. This girl's not fucking Stephanie Egger. Give me fucking Russian Ronda by murder. If you ain't matching this one, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You never want to pay juice on a women's MMA, but hey, I'll take free money when it's presented to me, and let's go. We're hitting this one all the way.
All right, guys, welcome back to another RearNakedLocks parlay. We came up with another banger for you guys. We're calling this one Bark Alley Bangers, where we picked one or multiple underdogs that we feel is going to cash the most for you guys. So my boy Henry and me, we believe in Hill at -115. Henry, tell them why we're going to pick Hill.
Hey, man. People forgot. Jamahal Hill put a beating on Glover Teixeira. This guy put a beating on Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker sent Khalil Rountree to a coma, dog. I think freaking Jamahal Hill is a better striker. As long as my boy's knees hold up, this guy's going to put a clinic on Khalil. Khalil's not fast enough. He's too slow. His cardio's garbage. He's old. He's washed. Tylil's done. Give me sweet dreams by murder.
Follow these dog bangers, boys, and let's cash together. Hill -115. Sorry about that. +115. Let's cash together.
Let's get it. The Bark Alley Bangers. Let's go. And last but not least, I fucked up the graphic, but this parlay is definitely not plus money. We're going with first team all juice. We got Oban Elliot and Curtis Blaydes. It's supposed to be -153. Don't let that plus fool you. And we're parlaying these two guys. These guys are better than their opponents straight up. Oban, he's fighting Cole. I don't think Cole's a tomato can, but he's definitely not on Elliot's level. It was definitely a showcase fight. This guy was about to fight Brahimaj. He would have put a fucking beating on Brahimaj. Brahimaj, you better be ready for that reschedule, man, because Elliot's coming for you. And we got Curtis Blaydes, fighting a fucking steroid user. Curtis Blaydes should have put a clinic on him for fucking Mortal Kombat, dog. Let's go. Razor Blades.
Let's go, boys. Cash it. And that plus is for the amount of money going in your bank account. Make sure to like and subscribe to RearNakedLocks, RearNakedLocks Clips. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, on TikTok, RearNakedLocks MMA. Comment down below if you guys like these or if you guys don't like it. Tell us if you're fading us or if you're copying us. Let's cash together, boys. I'm telling you, I have a good feeling about this week.
Let's go. You got early start time. Make a cafecito, dog. Make a coffee. And let's cash these parlays. We'll see you guys on the next one.